Greetings! Sorry it's been so long since I made a vlog. I feel like I keep starting my videos with that. The best I can do at this point is admit that I don't really follow a schedule very effectively, and the best I'm going to be able to do now is have one vlog a week, but I'll do my best to have more than that. But classes are tough, so I've discovered in this first week. Like I said, I'm going to do my best to have more than one vlog a week, but I guarantee I will have one each week. So like I said, classes are tough, but I'm having a great time. They're sort of exactly what I was hoping for in this program. Critical whiteness studies alone is making me rethink my entire reasons for coming to a PhD program. Yeah, I don't know if I should be having an academia crisis in my first week of classes, but it's really refreshing to have to think that much. We spent most of class talking about, well, we spent part of class talking about the LGBT rights movement, and claims of whiteness and white privilege among the movement. But really we focused on Judith Butler. For those of you who don't know, Judith Butler has been an incredible influence on queer studies, on gender studies, in particular queer theory and performativity. She was going to be awarded a prize for courage at Berlin Pride this summer. And she got on stage and turned it down. She pointed out 4 organizations that are really striving for good equality and good change, claiming that the groups that were actually putting on Berlin Pride are in some ways racist. And what she's actually talking about is German homonationalism, and really German nationalism as a whole, which has notable and noticeable anti-Muslim, anti-immigrant, Islamophobic, and xenophobic sentiments. And queers are following that in Germany, except for, among others, those 4 organizations Judith Butler was pointing out. So she turned down the prize. This sparked an array of conversations about white privilege. So in some ways, Judith Butler is trying to point out how white privilege functions in German LGBT movements, and really European LGBT movements. Then people are responding that Judith Butler only did that by utilizing her own white privilege, and she didn't really actually call up the people onto stage. She can't possibly get rid of her white privilege in that process. Then there are others still who are arguing that by making the conversation about white privilege, we've effectively caved and are still ignoring anti-immigrant and anti-Muslim oppression happening within the queer movement. So it's a fascinating topic. I really enjoyed it. But the class is definitely making me rethink my stances on diversity, on social justice, on what my goal is as a PhD student. Otherwise, classes are great. Japanese is fucking tough, but I knew that when I was walking in. I've already taken some of it, so bearing that in mind, I am enjoying the classes. The major issue this week wasn't the classes, though. It was the unbearable heat. I have a lot of reading to do for my classes and a lot of homework to do for Japanese, and I haven't been able to focus on any of it because we don't have air conditioning, and I just cannot function when it is 96 degrees outside and our house feels even hotter. So we definitely utilized our fans. So thank you, Corey, for giving me that fan when you moved out of your apartment in Gainesville. The danger, though, is that I've been falling asleep with a fan on, and for anyone familiar with this myth in South Korea, falling asleep in a closed room with a fan on can result in death. Yes, death. Either by hypothermia or suffocation. I'm still here, so everything's good. The temperature's down to around 64, I think. It's really nice outside. We have the window open actually right now, so if you hear noises, that's what that is. So it's really nice outside, which has given me more time to sit and chat with friends that I miss and dearly adore, which gave me more fodder for this week's FCOD, Friend Comment of the Day. Our first friend comment actually comes from me when I was talking to a friend who still lives in Gainesville, but who graduated at the same time I did. He writes, "I can't believe Snooki is going to be someone's grandma someday. How terrible." My response, "LOL, you misspelled awesome." Our next comment actually comes from Wes in a conversation he had with one of his fraternity brothers. Hey, what's up? Not too much, you? Well, I'm in the process of a makeover, actually. I just got my ears pierced and then dyed my hair red the other day. Smile. A makeover? Into a woman? choice. It's really a choice conversation. The funny thing is, it actually reminded me of a conversation I had with my mom once. Enjoy. You know, Mom, hanging out with my nephews has got me thinking. Maybe I do want to be a father someday. It just sucks that I'll never have kids.
You know, Evan, I think you'll make a great dad someday. Or Mom?
The last comment comes from Donnie, who is also a friend still living in Gainesville. He'll be graduating this year if he follows through. Follow through. Donnie writes in response to a post I made, "Also, Evan, nobody cares about how you're doing until you do another vlog. I do that in my life right now. I'm forming a dependency somewhat similar to that which I had when you were here before you abandoned me. What was it? Oh yeah, your real life. Just saying. Do the vlog." So codependency is a little bit awkward and uncomfortable, and I'm sorry you're that dependent on me. I'm really not a drug, I promise. But I do apologize for not having more vlogs up in a more consistent manner. I will be more on top of that, I promise. Expect a new vlog soon. I'm pretty sure I'm going to try and do one on Monday. I know whenever I promise that I always fuck it up, but because we have Labor Day off, unless I have procrastinated on my homework, which I've so far already done, but unless I have procrastinated on my homework, I will have a vlog up, okay? See ya.